Sunday morning, 30th of October. The weather's changing. We're slowly now going to proper autumn. So I thought I'd give a nice Sunday morning shave and I'd revisit an old friend. Now, this I bought about a year ago. I absolutely love it. It's a Boker14. It's about the biggest that they make. It's a true 8.8, nice square point. And I thought, as I haven't used it for a while, give it a quick strop, just on leather. I don't use canvas. I only use canvas after I've honed a razor and it's come straight from the stone. Otherwise, don't bother. And this little devil, this of course is the face slicer. This is a wonderful little Eric Anton Berg shark brand, little 5/8, best Swedish steel. And as Gary and Matty have found, and I'm learning from, because they are the masters, yeah, Swedish steel is absolutely wonderful. And this came from Mats, thank you Mats Ojala. We did a little swap up. And I've got to say, you talk about sharp, or rather you talk about shark. As you can see, it has a little shark emblem on the scales. But it's fierce little razor, really good edges. I don't know how he put it on there. I don't know what was used. I think it was a J-Nat, but I'm sure Matt will tell me it wasn't. Anyway, let's just try a little comparison, as I love. Let's try a comparison with this. Gosh, that's sharp, beautiful. I'm still using Cella shave soap because I think it's an unfair comparison doing comparison shaves. If you go from one thing to another, you know, one lather style to another. Oh, that's a brilliant razor. Yeah, the mistake I made on Wednesday, a friend of mine came round for a coffee, Sally, and I was in the middle of the shave. I thought, oh, I better shout, make yourself at home. So I turned round, and as I turned back, I stuffed my chin into the blade. Doesn't matter. If you don't cut yourself, you're not really learning, are you? So, this is a blissful little razor, so keen. Look at that. That is absolutely effortless. I do feel sorry for people that only use electric, mechanical shaving devices. It takes skill and dedication to really enjoy a good straight razor shave. But it's profoundly rewarding. And those of us who regularly use straight razors know there is no better shave. More to the point, afterwards, the feeling of bliss on your skin is just incredible. Anyway, as a counterblast to that wonderful but vicious little Berg razor, let's try this big fella. Now this is, one thing I would say about modern razors, custom razors are wonderful obviously, but when it comes to a quality production razor, I think the Boker really does take some beating. It's truly deeply hollow ground, and if I can catch that angle, amazingly hollow ground. Therefore you get a slightly more flexible edge, and of course, being a very thin edge, I find it's much easier to keep a good edge. But anyway, each to their own. So here we go. Let's go on the left side. Yeah, that's a lovely, kind, big razor. Much easier to judge your angles. There's something about 8/8 blades, I don't know, I just like them. And Boker steel is very good. I like the precision. If you buy a Boker, a new Boker, you know it's extremely precise. No warps, no embarrassing, strange areas of the blade you can't quite get to when you're honing it, or if you're even lapping it in any way with a leather. Or stropping is great on a reliable edge, and I think these Bokers are very, very good. The only thing is it's got a banana for scales. Great big curved scales, which are bloody awkward. But look at that. Yeah, that's cutting well. But as a comparison, let's not forget the little Erik Anton Berg, a little Swedish best steel from Eskilstuna. And I must admit, the Swedish steel, for centuries Swedish steel has been the best. The Japanese don't use hardly anything else but Swedish steel, and you can't tell them anything about edges. Yeah. A little bit more delicate. For me, I think I'd still prefer the big blade. It's what you get used to. I could easily get used to this, but I wouldn't by choice. The advantage is they're so light. They're light, they're fast. It's like a rapier compared with a broadsword. You know, if you want a light, fast, very, very simple, reliable little edge, I think you couldn't go wrong. But I don't know, I say I've just got used to big blades, and I like big blades. But for precision trimming, this little devil is perfect. I mean, I must say, it's getting where I want it to go. What a joy. Yep, no complaints at all. However, I don't want to bore you all to death with my strange ramblings, but there you have it. There is a true 8/8 by Boker, and there is a Erik Anton Berg 5/8, and they're both blisteringly good razors. You have to choose what you want to get used to. Personally, I like the big boys. But anyway, have a wonderful Sunday in this rather grim weather, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you for watching.